So there was a very big tzaddik. His name was Rav Levi Yitzchak ben Baditchev. His name was Rav Levi Yitzchak ben Sarasasha. He is known, the Baditchev Rebbe, he was able to find good in any human being, any Jew, no matter what you did wrong, he was able to find something good in it. Okay? So, one Yom Kippur, the people in his shul saw that he was very bothered. He usually was happy and praying and singing. Very, very, very bothered, down, depressed. Reb Levi Yitzchak was never like that. They were very worried that something very bad is about to happen, like COVID. And all of a sudden, at the end of Ne'ilah, he started dancing. Like something broke. Something happened. He was dancing. He was happy. So after everyone broke their fast, they came to the Rebbe and they said, Rebbe, we never saw you like this on Yom Kippur. It's so broken, so sad. And then all of a sudden at the end, you're dancing. What happened? He said, I saw in Ruach HaKodesh that very dark clouds over Europe, that very bad, there's going to be a very bad Gezerah against the Jews. And as much as I davened and I tried, and I davened to Hashem, the Gezerah was never broken. He said, then all of a sudden, at the end, in the middle of Ne'ilah, I saw in Shemayim, Gezerah broken, clouds are gone, sunshine. Somebody in my shul broke the Gezerah for the whole country. They're like, Rebbe, you, for sure was you. No, it wasn't me. I tried a whole Yom Kippur, it didn't work. He said, do you know who it was? Yep, I know who it was. They said, is there another tzaddik in our shul on your level, bigger than you? He said, there is someone bigger than me when it comes to tefillah. Who is it? So the guy that sits in the back, the wagon driver, total Amo Aretz, didn't know how to read Hebrew. So he broke the Gezerah. What? He doesn't even know how to read Hebrew. He said, let me tell you what happened I saw in Ruach HaKodesh. At the end of Ne'ilah, the wagon driver turned to Hashem in Ne'ilah and said, I don't know how to read Hebrew. I don't know how to pray in Hebrew. There's only one thing I know that I learned in school before I had to go to work, the Aleph Beis. So in Ne'ilah, he said the Aleph Beis to Hashem. This is what he said, Aleph Beis, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet, right? He said the Aleph Beis. And he said, Hashem, I don't know how to pray. I'm giving you the Aleph Beis. You take the letters and you make the words that I need. He said, Hashem took this broken peasant's letters, Aleph Beis, and he made the words that we needed to make the Gezerah. The wagon driver. Not the valedictorian. Not the best girl in school. The one that couldn't even talk, who couldn't even read Hebrew. Okay, there was a big tzaddik that was in the shul that Yom Kippur. That was in Baditchev. This guy went to a town. I wrote it on a piece of paper. A5 paper. This paper. He went to a town called Lumberg for the next year, Yom Kippur. And he saw that the people were very disturbed on Yom Kippur. And he said, what's going on over here? And he told them the story. He told these people, they were all wagons. None of them, they were all like people who didn't know anything about Judaism. And he said, I got to tell you a story about the wagon driver. And he said the Aleph Beis, and he gave it to Hashem. And Hashem put the letters together, and he broke the Gezerah. And the head of the shul said, Rabbi, great story. We got a problem here. By Ditchev, they knew the Aleph Beis. We don't know the Aleph Beis. None of us learned Hebrew letters. We don't know the Aleph Beis, Rabbi. We're not in Baditchev. So he says over the story, it's so beautiful. I heard this on Pesach. He says over the story that the rabbi got up and said, okay, everybody, follow me. Aleph, Beis. And he went through the whole Aleph Beis by them repeating what he said. And he said, now Hashem, take all the letters of all the people that repeated after me and make a prayer out of it for you. Hashem loves every one of us.